Welcome back, my fellow terminally online Discordians and bitchless incels. It's your boy here, John Parker 117, after a bit of a hiatus, the reason for which is actually the main topic of this video. But first, let me address this one little rodent on YouTube who stole my name and made some gay spiritual videos about homosexual ghosts fucking him in the ass in his sleep at night or some shit. I know you're watching this video, so I'll just say this once. Stop trying to impersonate me and steal my 6 subscribers away from me, or I will get my lawyer in Tel Aviv involved. I give you 7 days. Now then, let's get to the meat and bones of yet another John Parker Hood classic. Me and Mr. Netanyahu have been good friends for a long ass time now, but it wasn't until recently that he extended a cordial invitation to your boy to become something better, something bigger. Metaphorically speaking, of course. He invited me to become one of his mossad agents. Now you could say I have a good amount of experience when it comes to the art of deception. I watched a lot of James Bond and Mission Impossible. And of course the method acting I perform by pretending that I like doing my YouTube videos and that I like any of my ass-smelling audience and any of my loser Discord and stream mods. That's how I know this would be a piece of cake. Let me tell you, my Parker selves, I really like me some cake, especially the fresh kind, if you catch my drift. Generally speaking, I kinda went in and accepted this invitation because I've been promised my very own harem. Aside from the fact that we're far too old for my preferences, being old hags who were 18 years of age, I would say the experience has been pretty good. I had a good time pretending to be a Palestinian, and even though I took a very long bath in a pool of mud to match their skin color, I had a much more difficult time trying to convince them that I'm starving just like them. But in the end, I managed to blend in with these lesser creatures and convince them to start a revolution in IDF occupied territory. The only bit of a struggle I had to overcome was the fact that they wanted to use me as their meat shield to cover themselves from IDF firing their guns after I orchestrate an excuse for my Yiddish brethren to gun them all down. I initially threatened them with promises of getting extra hands-on with their children, but that sort of backfired when they actually started begging me to do it. Go figure. Anyways, once all that was over and done with, the IDF had a valid excuse to simply gun down all of the adults in the camp and take their children back to Tel Aviv. I asked Mr. Netanyahu if I could take one of them back with me to my attic, but unfortunately the greedy old fuck wanted every single one of them to himself. Oh well. Thankfully, I have received a distinction and a medal for my bravery from Mr. Netanyahu himself. He also offered me to become an honorary Jew, which I have, naturally, graciously accepted. The whole circumcision side of things was rather difficult, and I had to dig for my countless folds to locate my wiener, but I ended up snipping that pesky foreskin off and I haven't looked back since. In any case, this is one of my many storytime with John Parker videos which will be uploaded in due time. Thanks for listening, and I hope you are grateful for wasting away your precious life listening to my uninteresting story. See you all next time, Parker Gang.